Rita Ora. This video compresses information gathered from Wikipedia in video format. Studies prove that reading while listening improves comprehension, increases speed as well as expands vocabulary and enhances fluency. Video sections: abstract, early life, music career, other ventures, personal life, philanthropy, tours, external links. Give your feedback on the comments section. Support the channel by subscribing and liking the video. Thanks. Abstract. Rita Ora is an English singer, songwriter and actress. She rose to prominence in February 2012 when she featured on DJ Fresh's single, Hot Right Now, which reached #1 in the UK. Her debut studio album, Ora, released in August 2012, debuted at #1 in the United Kingdom this year. The album contained the UK #1 singles, R.I.P. and How We Do. Party. Quote, Ora was the artist with the most #1 singles on the UK singles chart in 2012, with 3 singles reaching the top position. Ora's second studio album, Phoenix, was released in November 2018. The lead single, Your Song, reached the UK top 10. And the subsequent singles, Anywhere, and Let You Love Me, reached the top 5 in the UK. Let You Love Me made Ora the first British female solo artist to have 13 top 10 songs in the United Kingdom this year. Early life. Ora was born in Pristina, SFR Yugoslavia, present-day Kosovo, to Albanian parents. Her mother, Vera Eni, is a psychiatrist, and her father, Besnik Sahatiu, is a pub owner. Having previously studied economics, Ora has an older sister, Elena, and a younger brother, Don. She was born as Rita Sahatiu, pronounced. Surname derived from the Turkish word, Sati, which means watchmaker, but her parents later added Ora, which means time, in Albanian, to the family surname so it could be easily pronounced. Her family left Kosovo for political reasons, because of the persecution of Albanians initiated with the disintegration of Yugoslavia. They relocated to London, England in 1991. When she was a baby, she grew up in Notting Hill, in West London, and attended St Cuthbert with St Matthias Primary School in Earls Court, following which she graduated from a performing arts school, Sylvia Young Theatre School. She began singing at an early age. Music career. Ora began performing at open mic sessions around London and, occasionally, in her father's pub. In 2008, she auditioned for Eurovision, Your Country Needs You on BBC One to be the British contestant for the Eurovision Song Contest 2009. And qualified, but later withdrew from the competition after a few episodes as she did not feel ready, and thought that challenge wasn't for her. Her manager, Sarah Stennett, later told Hit Quarters that Ora had entered the competition because at the time she felt it was her only chance at finding success. Stennett reassured her that performing in Eurovision would hinder rather than help her chances to make it as a solo artist. Shortly after, Ora's management got in touch with the American label, Roc Nation, and told them about her. Ora signed a recording deal and a publishing deal with Roc Nation in December 2008, and was one of their first signees. She made cameo appearances in Jay-Z's video for Young Forever, 2009, and Drake's video, Over, 2010. After being signed, Ora recorded an album and wanted to release it, but her label advised against it and she started to work on other material for her debut album this year. Throughout 2011, Ora released covers and videos about working on her debut album on YouTube. The videos caught the attention of DJ Fresh, who at that time was looking for a female vocalist for his song, Hot Right Now. Ora featured on the single that was released on the 12th of February 2012. Debuting at #1 on the UK singles chart. During February 2012, Ora was also the opening act at the UK concerts from Drake's Club Paradise tour. the first UK single from her debut album, R.I.P., featuring Tiny Temper, was released on 6 May 2012. Produced by Chase and Status, the song debuted at the top of the UK singles chart, becoming her first solo UK number 1. On 12 August 2012, How We Do, Party, was released, and reached number 1 in the UK and Ireland. It was Ora's second UK number 1 as a solo artist, and third overall in 2012, whilst supporting Coldplay on their Milo Xyloto tour. She later announced that her debut album would be titled Ora. The album was released on 27 August 2012 in Europe and Oceania, and debuted at the top of the UK albums chart. Ora was nominated for Best New Artist, Push Artist and Best UK, Ireland Act at the 2012 MTV Europe Musica Awards. In September 2012, it was announced that Ora will be the opening act on the UK concerts from Usher's Euphoria tour set to start in January 2013. Eventually, the tour was postponed due to Usher's professional and personal commitments. From the 23rd of October through to the 30th of October 2012, Ora embarked on her first headlining tour, Ora Tour, a mini-concert US tour. Shine Ya Light, released on 4 November, became Ora's fourth consecutive UK Top 10 single in 2012, peaking at number 10. On 28 November 2012, Ora performed as a special guest at the concert held in Tirana, Albania for the 100th anniversary of the independence of Albania. Ora embarked on her first UK tour, Radioactive Tour, in January 2013. To support her debut album this year, she was nominated for 3 awards at the 2013 Brit Awards, including the Brit Award for British Breakthrough Act. In January 2013, Ora revealed that her second album would be clearer and have more direction than the first one. On 26 February 2013, she revealed to Digital Spy that her second album shows a different angle to a party girl. On 24 May 2013, Ora was the headline act on In New Music We Trust stage at BBC Radio 1's Big Weekend. On 28 June 2013, she performed on the Pyramid stage at Glastonbury. In 2014, she had 2 top 5 UK singles. The song, I Will Never Let You Down, which debuted at number 1. And she featured on Iggy Azalea's Black Widow, which peaked at number 4 in the UK. And the latter became Ora's first top 10 song on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart, peaking at number 3. On 14 December 2014, Ora performed at the 2014 telecast of Christmas in Washington, filmed at the National Building Museum this year on the 22nd of February 2015. At the 87th Academy Awards, she performed the song, Grateful, which appears in the film Beyond the Lights. In December 2015, Ora filed a lawsuit against Roc Nation, seeking release from the label and citing that the contract she signed in 2008 is unenforceable due to California's 7-year rule. The complaint stated that she's only been permitted to release 1 album despite creating multiple additional records for release, and that her relationship with Roc Nation is irrevocably damaged. In January 2016, Roc Nation filed a counter-lawsuit against Ora for breaking her recording contract. In New York, they reached a settlement in May 2016. In June 2016, it was reported that she signed a new record deal with Atlantic Records and Warner Music Group. On 3 September 2016, she performed in a concert at the Basilica of St. Paul outside the walls in Rome, at the vigil for Mother Teresa's canonization, alongside other Albanian artists, accompanied by the Kosovo Philharmonic Orchestra. On 26 May 2017, Ora released her first solo single in almost 2 years, titled Your Song, which peaked at number 7 in the UK. The song served as the lead single from Ora's second studio album, after previous attempts at her second record were lost in her lawsuit against her former label, Roc Nation. The second single, Anywhere, became her 11th top 10 song in the UK, peaking at number 2. In January 2018, Liam Payne and Ora released the song For You from the soundtrack of the film 50 Shades Freed, in which Ora co-stars. On the 18th of September 2018, Ora revealed the title of her second studio album, Phoenix, and its release date, the 23rd of November. On the 21st of September, she released the album's fourth single, Let You Love Me. The song reached number 4 in the UK, marking Ora's 13th top 10 song, thus breaking a 30-year-old record for most top 10 songs by a British female solo artist, previously jointly held by Shirley Bassey and Petula Clark. On the 29th of October, she announced tour dates for the album in Europe, Asia and Oceania from the 1st of March until the 29th of May 2019. In April 2019, Ora released the song Carry On with Norwegian producer Kygo as a standalone single for Pokémon Detective Pikachu, a film in which she also briefly appears. On the 31st of May, she released the song Ritual with Tisto and Jonas Blue. In September 2019, Ora confirmed to Marie Claire that she had begun working on her third studio album this year. On 13 March 2020, Ora released the song How to Be Lonely. She provided further details regarding her upcoming third studio album with NME, stating that people have been coming to studio sessions from all over the world. I've been working on this now for the past 2 years on and off. I have plans for this third album to be something I've never done before, and I really want to experiment and come face to face with a bit of a challenge. So there are writers I've never worked with before and live instrumentation. Ora's manager Sarah Stennett advised that due to the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, it's very doubtful the album will come out this year, indicating a 2021 release. Other ventures: an appearance in an episode of the British drama series The Brief was her first television role. At age 13, shortly after, she appeared in the British film Spivs, 2004. In April 2014, Ora appeared alongside Korean pop star Hyuna in an episode of Funny or Die called Girl, You Better Walk. In 2015, she played Christian Grey's sister, MIA, in the film adaptation of the best-selling novel 50 Shades of Grey, a role she later reprised in the film's 2 sequels. Ora originally approached the production hoping to contribute to the film's soundtrack and instead was asked to audition for the role of MIA Grey by the director of the film, Sam Taylor Johnson. In 2010, Ora featured in a commercial for Skull Candy headphones. In 2011, she appeared in Calvin Klein's CK1 campaign. In 2013, she was the face of Italian sneaker brand Superga, and the face of Material Girl, a clothing line designed by Madonna. In September 2013, cosmetics brand Rimmel announced their collaboration with Ora for makeup collections. She was the face of 2 Donna Karan 2014 collections, Resort Collection and Autumn/Winter Collection. She was also the face of the label's fragrance, DKNY, inspired by New York City. In March 2014, Ora was one of the cast members of Marks & Spencer's Leading Ladies campaign. Later in 2014, she appeared as the face of Roberto Cavalli Autumn/Winter campaign. In 2015, she appeared in Coca-Cola and Samsung Galaxy S6 advertising campaigns. In 2019, she was the face of several German brands, luxury fashion label Escada, jewelry company Thomas Sabo, and footwear retailer Deichmann. In January 2014, Adidas announced a designer collaboration with Ora for their line of casual sports clothing, Adidas Originals. Ora designed her own apparel collections for the brand, including footwear and accessories. In 2016, she collaborated with Italian fashion brand Tezzanese on a capsule lingerie collection. In 2018, Ora co-designed a capsule shoe collection with the Italian footwear designer Giuseppe Zanotti. After appearing as the face of Escada, Ora co-designed her own collection with the brand in 2019. Following the departure of Judge Kelly Rowland, Ora was asked to be a guest judge on the night series of The X Factor in the UK. She was a judge during the auditions that were filmed at the O2 Arena in London. In 2013, 2014 and 2017, Ora hosted the BBC Radio 1's Teen Awards alongside Nick Grimshaw. In 2015, she was a coach on the fourth series of The Voice UK on BBC One. The same year, it was confirmed that Ora and BBC Radio 1 presenter Nick Grimshaw signed as judges for the 12th series of The X Factor on the rival TV network ITV. After a bidding war between The X Factor and The Voice UK. In July 2016, Tyra Banks, the creator of America's Next Top Model, announced that Ora would replace her as host of the revamped show which aired on VH1. Ora hosted the 2017 MTV Europe Music Awards on the 12th of November in London, at Wembley Arena. In September 2019, Ora was announced as a judge for the UK version of the music game show Masked Singer, which aired on ITV in January 2020. Personal life. Ora speaks Albanian. Her mother is Catholic and her father is a nominal Muslim. She considers herself spiritual, but not religious. Her maternal grandfather, Osman Bajraktarii, was the Albanian consul to Russia, while her grandfather was a diplomat there. Ora's mother studied medicine at Moscow Medical Academy. She later specialized in psychiatry. Ora's paternal grandfather, Besim Sahatiu, was a film and theatre director. Ora's older sister, Elena, is a part of her management team. Ora speaking in 2015 on her move from Pristina, Kosovo to London. On the 10th of July 2015, Ora was named an honorary ambassador of Kosovo by then-President Atafi Jarjaga, at the Embassy of Kosovo in London. Ora, who was joined at the ceremony by her parents, and former British Prime Minister and his wife, Tony and Cherie Blair, stated she was overwhelmed by the honor and pledged to help the youth of Kosovo. Philanthropy. On the 23rd of March 2013, Ora performed as a special guest at Bal de la Rose du Rocher, an event organized by Karl Lagerfeld in Monte Carlo in aid of the Princess Grace Foundation. On the 1st of June 2013, Ora performed at the Chime for Change charity concert at Twickenham Stadium, London, which raised funds and awareness for girls' and women's issues around the world. In December 2013, along with other British artists, she filmed No Place Like Her Home campaign with UNICEF UK, in support of their appeal for the children affected by the Syrian conflict. On the 7th of May 2014, Ora headlined the third annual Gabrielle's Gala fundraiser at Old Billingsgate Market, London, raising money for Cancer Research UK. On the 15th of November 2014, Ora joined the charity group Band Aid 30 along with other British and Irish pop acts, recording the latest version of the track, Do They Know It's Christmas? Quote, to raise money for the 2014 Ebola crisis in West Africa. On the 14th of November 2015, Ora performed during half-time at David Beckham's UNICEF charity Match for Children, held at Old Trafford, Manchester. On the 9th of March 2016, she gave a speech on immigration and the Syrian refugee crisis at the We Day UK event in London, organised by Free the Children. In April 2019, UNICEF UK appointed her as one of their ambassadors. Tours. Headlining, supporting